Morning everybody. So today we've been asked to do a deck clean. I'll take you through the process. This is what we're starting with. Mold, wear and tear. We need to get this all cleaned up. What I'm going to start off with is oxalic acid. You can buy mixed ingredients, or you can just buy the powder and mix it yourself. We'll give it a few minutes on the surface, which will eat away the top tiny little bit layer. Then we need to give it a really stiff bristle brush so that we can get it all off. This is the acid that I'm going to use. Get that mixed up as per the instructions, and just follow the instructions to clean the deck. So we've mixed up the acid and we're going to now start brushing it on. I've already given this deck a good wetting and a good brushing already. So let's start brushing away. This is the brush that I've got. It's a hard bristle brush made specially for doing decks. That's our 20 minutes up. That's the time for the acid to work. Recommended to start brushing it off. What I'm going to do is use another bucket of the same acid and give it a good brushing. Just not too much acid. I'm just going to put a little bit on the brush, but give it a really good brushing. So there you can see the difference already. We'll keep going and see see how the rest of the deck turns out. Zoom in on. Let me do this. I'll start gathering in a little. Yeah. Nothing area? You can see how that's lifted all the dirt off. Once we give it a rinse, it'll be looking a lot better than it does even now. Well, there we go. You can see before and after. It's looking really nice and clean now. If you wanted, you could do another coat. I'm also not using as hard a bristle brush as what I've used before. It'll probably come up a little bit better if you use a harder bristle brush as well. We'll keep cleaning and show you the result. Now you can really see what we're doing. We've just done one light coating of oxalic acid and giving it a really good brush off, and then we're rinsing it with just plain water. This is my supervisor supervising my progress. Say hello, buddy boy. Hello, buddy boy. Just taking two at a time. I'm going along now, removing all the acid, giving it a good scrub, and cleaning up what's there. Problem with doing this in the sun is the deck's drying out as we go, so I need to make sure that I sprinkle a little bit of water over it just to keep it wet. We don't want to give it too much because then it's going to dilute the acid, but by now the acid should have done its job. The one thing that I haven't mentioned is it got a little bit difficult keeping track of where I was when I was putting the acid down and where I've cleaned. So I now have two markers, a rock and a piece of wood, so that we can keep track of where we are in the process. This is the final result of the day's work. We've done this deck. Oh, hello Mom. And we've done that deck. This one's still wet, so we haven't started doing any painting, but we'll look at painting tomorrow. So we've given it 24 hours and we're now going to be putting the decking oil on. So we've got the decking oil in a proper bucket, nice big bucket that we can fit these brushes into, and all you do is you sweep along. So there's a few things we'll need to do after we put the coat on. First of all, we want to make sure that in the grooves itself is well covered, and I'll see if I can find a piece that I can film for you. At the moment I'm looking at between the planks. You can clearly see that. So we want to get a brush and go between all the planks and get that painted. So you look here and you can see the edges haven't been quite caught. So we'll need to go over that and make sure we put enough oil on the brush to be able to get that filled in. You can see a significant change in color from where we haven't done yet on the right and where we have done now. We've covered that whole deck, and we've used about 10 liters of oil already. We're going to need to go and get some more to finish the deck and put a second coating on. Hey, if you've enjoyed watching these videos, how about giving us a thumbs up on the video? And if you want to see more videos like this, how about subscribing to my channel? Would be much appreciated. Hope you have a good day. Thanks, bye.